Hi, this is Kevin Jolly. We've seen an incredible explosion of public interest around what many people call fringe topics. With building suspicion around normal authority structures, distrust of government and corporate media, and a return to investigating the field of human potential with movements like The Secret and other metaphysical teachings, people are becoming more and more fascinated by these topics and more willing to look at these sometimes frightening, sometimes inspiring subjects. Fiction has touched upon metaphysical, paranormal, and conspiracy topics for some time, but the real questions behind these topics has been downplayed or ignored. But millions of people out there aren't ignoring them. They're actively exploring them through best-selling books, online groups, and workshops. Now, a new dramatic approach takes a serious look at topics such as 2012 and the Mayan calendar, the global elite and Illuminati, mind and weather control, and political conspiracies. Viewers are ready to go beyond a one-sided presentation. They want to interact and be part of finding the clues to the truth. People are looking now for puzzle pieces to what is going on behind the scenes and in between the cracks of what we think is our reality. People want to follow the trail of the Mark of the Nine. The trail starts here.
The path is in perception. Who you are. Their power lives in our fear. There is no us. There is no them. Duality is illusion. Look inside. Remember who you are.
I want answers, and not the answers you put in the mouths of your puppet politicians and newscasters. I want real answers. You see, I know about you. I may not know your names yet, but I know you're there. I see the patterns and I see the shadows. Or maybe they're not your shadows. You're the ones holding the light. The lights that are meant to illuminate but blind. Is that it? I may be young, but I can connect the dots. Maybe it's because I'm young that I see the designs of your actions. I know about the boy, for one. He's not like the others you've taken, is he? He's retribution. The others are food. I also know pieces of your plan. It's not hard for anyone to find. It just takes an open mind and a little dedication. Seems easier and easier to track you. Maybe everything's speeding up these days. Are you losing control of us? You may think that your little group controls everything. You may think that you have your future plotted out, but I have a surprise for you. In your arrogance, you've overlooked a blip in the field, a little splinter that quietly grows. Did you think us common sheep were powerless? Did you count on our ignorance and complacency? Did you think we'd stay asleep with all your rumbling around in the dark? Because I may not know your names yet, I may not know how to stop you yet, but I know what you call yourselves. You are the Nine, and maybe your tower is coming down.
I'm sure you heard about the boy. We're handing out flyers to help out.
Yeah, I heard all about it. In fact, I was actually out in the woods earlier with some others. Chief's none too happy. I even found where the boy was hiding during the hide-and-seek game. His sister identified this robot drawing in the ground as something he liked to doodle. We don't know what the snake was, but the robot was definitely his. But from there, he just vanished. The boy disappeared.
What did the snake look like?
I don't know, really. I guess it looked like a number 9.
We gotta go. I have to take a look at this.
Hey, I wouldn't bother heading back out to the woods. As soon as I showed that drawing of the snake to the chief, he rubbed it out with his foot. He told me to forget I ever saw it.
That's the Mark of the Nine. This is really bad.
What is this snake thing all about? Is this something you and Jake were involved in?
The Mark of the Nine is the calling card of the 9 unknown men. These guys were really awful. To the 9, the apple didn't represent knowledge of good or evil. It was more elemental. So if this really has something to do with someone following the legends, then the fact that the snake's eating the apple scares the hell out of me.
I really don't know what you're talking about. What does all this mean?
It means that the kid went missing yesterday. We've only got 2 more days to find him or else it's too late.
What's gonna happen to him?
Believe me, you don't want to know.
Cat, look, Cat, I need your help getting some information. But it's best if you don't know too much or get too involved. This could get really ugly really quick. You never understood all the events surrounding our parents' death, but it's all wrapped up in this. tell you all about it when it's all over. But for now, looks like I better pull out my rubber boots and my flashlight. Come on.
You've seen the overall look of the new show, The Mark of the Nine. But how is The Mark of the Nine different than shows like X-Files or Lost? All of these shows use mind-bending and reality twists. The Mark of the Nine is different in the show's basic focus, and that is to use fictional characters to explore what millions of people believe is true. And it goes beyond that. The Mark of the Nine is one part of 3 in this endeavor. The second piece is the companion show shot in a recurring documentary format. While The Mark of the Nine is a fictional exploration of these subjects, the companion show is shot documentary style to show viewers The Mark of the Nine is more than just another sci-fi drama. By following the production staff as they research the show's topics with interviews and actual experiments, viewers begin to see how The Mark of the Nine is not just a thrill ride. It may be showing them things that some people would rather keep a secret. Reality blends with fiction as the two shows build upon and mix together. This leads the viewer to question how deep it can go. This is where we bring in the third piece of this trio, the viewer interaction. The third piece is an interactive and rich online experience. The carefully constructed website does more than stream video and give story information. Cue points are placed into the show, so online viewers are now online research staff. Using the widescreen streaming picture, footnotes appear on screen to match the storylines as they unfold. Each footnote is a link that launches web pages devoted to the research of the topics seen on the show. Footnotes launch actual government documents, for example, showing proof of the statements made by the fictional characters. Imagine being shocked at a piece of a storyline, only to see actual government documents showing these very facts are the truth. The possibilities and excitement are far-reaching as we bring these 3 elements together. And these 3 elements might just be enough to reveal who, or what, are the 9. We'll go down this path together, and who knows what we'll find as we follow the Mark of the Nine.
We don't know who we are, where we are, the nature of reality.
Proven this many times over. There is a parallel government. And we had then compartmentalized information, which means you had a code word clearance.
Would one world government be such a bad idea? We'd have no one to fight with.
Number 9.